You pack your life into 2 suitcases and you get on a plane. Everyone tells you how brave you are. They tell you about the incredible opportunities waiting for you, the money you will make, the better life you are building. But what they do not tell you is that the moment the wheels of that plane leave the ground, a part of you ceases to exist. You think you are just changing your address, but you are actually splitting your timeline in half. For the first few months, you are running on pure adrenaline. You are figuring out the visas, the new currency, the strange streets, and the exhaustion of trying to prove you belong. You are surviving. But then, on a completely normal day, the adrenaline wears off. You pick up your phone to call your best friend back home, and you realize you have no idea what they did yesterday. They stopped updating you on the little things because they think you are living this grand, busy dream. When you do talk, the conversations feel just a little bit emptier. The inside jokes do not land the same way. You smile and nod, but deep down, your chest tightens. You realize their lives are moving forward, and you are no longer the main character in their story. You have become a guest star. Then comes the day you finally save enough to visit home. You have counted down the days for this. You think you are going back to your safe place. But when you walk through the door, something is deeply wrong. The streets feel smaller. Your childhood bedroom feels like a museum dedicated to a person who died years ago. You sit on your old bed and a terrifying realization washes over you. You are a tourist in your hometown. You do not belong there anymore, but you also do not fully belong in your new country. You are caught in the middle of 2 worlds floating in a space where your past identity has been completely erased, and your new identity is just a mask you put on for survival. This erosion of your past self isn't a single event. It's a slow, quiet process that bleeds into your relationships and even your language. Back home, you knew exactly how to express your joy, your anger, or your deepest fears with just a few words. Now, everything feels translated. You have to actively filter your thoughts, find equivalent phrases, and even then, something crucial gets lost in the transmission. The easy, intuitive connection is gone. Your family notices you aren't quite the same on video calls, but they can't quite articulate what's changed. Over time, you begin to question your very core. Are you still the same daughter, the same friend, or just a shell of who you were, performing a new, slightly distorted version of yourself in a foreign language on a distant stage? In psychology, there is a term for this. It is called ambiguous loss. It is a profound, suffocating grief for something that is technically still there. You are mourning the death of your past self. You mourn the version of you that did not have to translate your thoughts, the version of you that understood every cultural nuance without trying, the version of you that felt completely and utterly safe. You feel selfish for being sad because you have the physical safety and financial stability that everyone back home prays for. So, you swallow the guilt, you hide your tears in the shower, and you put on a brave face for the video calls with your parents, even though you can see them looking older, and you know you cannot be there to help them. If you are listening to this and feeling that heavy weight in your chest, I need you to know that your pain is valid. You did not make a mistake. You made an impossible sacrifice. You traded your roots so your future family could have wings. The person you were is gone, and it is okay to cry for them. But do not let the grief keep you from building a new home. You are the bridge between 2 worlds, and being a bridge means bearing an incredible weight. Carry it with pride. If this helped you feel a little less alone, share it with someone who is quietly surviving away from home. And subscribe to the Psychology Review to keep exploring the unseen battles of the mind.